Okay, so I had a little bit of recording issues. It didn't pick up my mic very well for this first video. So we're going to do something a little bit different. We're just going to talk over it. But do keep in mind that the rest of the videos won't be like this. They will be, well, live, with the gameplay. But so I decided we were going to do Terraria Mastermode Summoner class, which is not an easy thing to do. But I figured there's two things. One is I went ahead and grabbed the Finch Staff, which is the first summon, the weakest and first summon you can get, and it's not 100% guaranteed to get, and it could be a little bit to get. So I just went ahead and got it for this, and I figured I can use the starting wooden sword, since there's no way I'm going to be able to just use the Finch. It's pretty bad, so I won't use any other sword or weapon besides the wooden sword until I get my first whip. Then I'll use just whips. But I figured that should be okay. And we start off our run or series like any other person does, by chopping wood, and we were actually really lucky and pretty quickly found a vein of lead ore, so then we quickly mined that up. Not too long after that, we found our first chest with a little bit of goodies. We collected that and then obviously mined it up. There's actually two chests right in here, one over there and then one off here to the right, with just, some little knickknacks, some recall potions, and a big thing was more lead bars, and so that'll help us with some stuff later. And we got some rope and torches from some pots. But I decided we should venture deeper into the cave and see what all we can find. We actually found our first gem tree pretty quickly. Did not take us very long. So I thought, let's mine it up. But it didn't drop anything except for stone. I didn't get any gems from it, or gem acorns. I just got stone. We then proceeded to let our Finch do its thing. It's actually not half bad. It's just not great. And we tried fighting off a jellyfish and a red slime, but we quickly met our demise, which actually happens more than I'd like to admit. We then started making ourselves a little box that we will call home, because I haven't played Mastermode a lot, but I've played it some, and I know that night is absolutely a nightmare, and I wanted a place that would be a little bit safe for when that happens, so I don't just constantly get murdered. It's nothing big, just a little box that I'll later add some doors to, so they can't get in, and that's kind of all it is, just some wood on the bottom, on the top, and I made myself a nice little square. I then proceeded to head left towards our world, which we then found a nice little desert area, which, by the way, I am on medium world, so the world isn't huge, but it's also not super small. I did this specifically for because summoners, I hear, need a little extra room to fit the wall of flesh. But yeah, so after finding the desert, I swiftly made sure to mine up some cactus, and I even got some of the palm wood, because I think it, looks nice, and I like having the different varieties. We then proceeded to just head left even more. After going left a little bit more and exploring, it started to become dark, and then I realized we just came across our corruption area, which was quite scary. But, I figured let's get some ebony wood and do a little bit of exploring. The night did start to scare me, though, and as you can see there's some eater of souls, and there was 3 of them, and it was getting very nerve-wracking because my finch is not very useful, so I just recalled home because I didn't want to lose my money. And since we were home, I made sure to quickly make some doors and barricade them in, as it is nighttime. So we started to just add some walls and make it a actually livable home for the guide, but as you can see, he started getting attacked by demon eyes and zombies, and well, this whole night was filled of being killed and attacked by zombies because the guide constantly would open up the door and let them in. It was a very rough night. During the night, however, I did extend our little box just upwards. Not much, I just, increased it a little bit. I did realize that I made it slightly high, so it's a little annoying trying to get up it, but I never ended up fixing that, so I'm just going to have to deal with that for the rest of the playthrough. We then proceeded to head right past the cave entrance we went through, and we found another desert, which it's nice to have deserts and the little ponds in there, because, we can do fishing, and it's nice for the palm wood and cactus, which I plan on making cactus armor, which I haven't really done yet, but I'm sure eventually I will do. After heading right some more, we found the snow biome, and I proceeded to get trapped underneath the water by these 2 slimes. I had very little health, and my finch was trying his little hardest to kill all of them. I think he even kills one of the slimes, and I gotta tell you, it was very scary. But I decided to make a break for it, and this is one of the most adrenaline-filled things I think I've done. And it was just slimes I was running away from. But in Master Mode, they are difficult. One hit takes over a quarter of your health if you have no armor and no extra health. So it's quite scary, but we made it out alive, thankfully. And then I come to realize we came across another corruption area. And there was one of those worm thingies that go through the ground that nearly killed me. I did not want to deal with that, so I hightailed it out of there. I really wanted to keep my money because that was very, very scary, and I did not want to lose that. I then decided to spend the whole night working on my base. I didn't have recording of me working on it, but this is what I did. So I made a little, I don't know if it's going to be an elevator yet, but a little area just to get some stone and some more things I needed. I was able to mine it. That's why I had the little trap door up in there. I even got the demolitionist and the traveling merchant to join. I built some crafting tables. I extended it up a little bit so and I have the platforms there so I can attack mobs down there without them getting to me. And I even have another room over here so I can just get one more person eventually. I did run out of the ebony wood for the background, but we'll be able to fix that later. But yeah, this is just little tiny improvements I did to the house over the night. And that's the end of the video. Once again, I'm very sorry that I had the audio recording messed up. But like I said, not all the videos are going to be this way. The next one and all the other ones will be more of a live feel to it. And thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next episode, as I do plan on making this a consistent series that I will be doing. I'm looking really forward to seeing how far we can get using the Summoner class. Leave a like and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video.